All right, so for number 2 here, okay, so if a test of hypothesis rejects the null in favor of an alternative saying that we have a positive relationship where beta is the population regression slope, then the least squares regression line, I'm going to tell you right now the answer is A. Okay, let's talk about why the other ones are false. Okay, so slopes downward and to the right when plotted on a scatter plot of paired observations x and y. That's saying that if it's sloping downward, meaning we have a slope like this, that's a negative slope. We just said we're rejecting in favor of a positive slope. So B is out. Okay. C says can be extrapolated beyond the limits of x values covered by the data to predict y at any possible x. Remember, we haven't talked about this in a while, but you never want to extrapolate beyond the limits. Okay, so if our x values, for example, go from like 2 to 17, our model only works for that window. Okay, do not try to use, okay, well, what if I had, 25? Okay, that's outside of the window, it doesn't work. Okay, do not ever extrapolate beyond the limits of your x's. Okay, all right. Then D, so it says is not useful for predicting y. Well, we just said if it's not, we just said that we're rejecting the null in favor of seeing an actual linear relationship. So we would have a useful predictor with this line. Okay. And then E says has an intercept greater than 0. We don't know that. We didn't test for that. This is not a test for the y-intercept. This is only a test for the slope, so we cannot say anything for certain about the intercept. So it has to be A.